got something to eat. We're here actually 4 hours early. Someone likes to be early at the airport. And yeah, our flight is at midnight. It's around, I guess, 8 right now. So we're just gonna chill here and eat. I got some fries too. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. So we arrived at Hurghada in the morning around 6 a.m. and we were out by 6:45, and this is us heading to the resort. It took about 30 minutes drive from the airport, Hurghada airport, to the resort. The whole of Hurghada is just full of resorts, so we went dropping off people who had come with the same travel company as we did. And on arrival, they told us that the room wasn't ready since it was too early and we had to wait a couple of hours. So they told us to wait in this waiting lounge until breakfast. Yeah, so I just laid on the couch and I slept because I was so tired. I didn't sleep the entire flight. My husband slept, but I usually don't sleep so much on flights. So on long haul flights, I just watch movies the whole time. We were also supposed to wait for our representative from the company we came with to help us organize like trips and stuff like that. We were supposed to meet him in that area where we were seated. I'm so sorry, guys. My voice is so hoarse because I've had a terrible cold the entire week of Christmas. Since last weekend, I was just down with a cold. My voice had completely disappeared and it's just getting back, so hope you can bear with me. This is us looking for the restaurant to go for breakfast. So guys, we are in Hurghada. We're going for breakfast. It's so beautiful out here. So we just got our room. Guys, once we got to the room, we just showered, put our things away and slept. And then we woke up at lunchtime, went for lunch and came back to the room to rest, and we ended up sleeping until around 5. Then we woke up, put ourselves together, and we went to explore the hotel and to get some drinking water because the resort has some kind of like mini shops that you can buy stuff. So anyway, while we were looking for water, we met this guy who welcomed us to his perfume shop, offered us some tea, hibiscus tea, and was just chatting us up, trying to get us to buy some perfumes. Anyway, after that, we just, walked around and then we went for dinner. After that, we just slept again the whole night until morning. Good morning, guys. It's day 2 of our Babymoon. I know in the first video I didn't really say, anything about us expecting. That's because I just didn't know how the vlog would go if I was going to announce that we are expecting. But yeah, I just woke up today and I thought, since I'm gonna be vlogging the whole trip, why not just start saying it now? Anyway, it's day 2. Yesterday we got here so tired. Actually, Ibrahim, I just woke him right now. He was still, feeling so sleepy. I'm an early riser, so I was up by 5 as usual. But yeah, we're just heading to breakfast right now. Yesterday we didn't really do quite much other than sleep, sleep after breakfast. Then we came to the room, showered, freshened up, and slept some more. And then after that we just went for dinner. And then after dinner we just came back. We didn't want to wait to, see any activities. They had a kind of a concert, a saxophone concert, but we were too tired, so we just came back to the room. and we watched some Mentalist. It's a series. It's one of our best series, like our favorite series. So yeah, and then we slept. So anyway, today is day 2. We're looking forward to shooting some photos, some baby reveal photos. So right now we are heading to breakfast, but I wanted to show you guys our room before we go. This is the shower. That's all my mess. And this is the wardrobe. I decided not to put all my clothes in a wardrobe because usually when I can't see them, I won't strategize how to wear them. So I just, decided to leave them there where I can see them. In a hanger, sometimes I can't really quite, see them. I know it's really, I know it's weird because on a hanger, you can go through it. But then like this, at least I can look at them all at once and, think without having to, peruse, like that. So yeah, anyway, that's why I'm leaving them right there, so that when I look at them, I'm like, this is fit for this day and this is fit for that day. I know it's a huge mess. Usually when I used to get to a hotel, I would just clean everything, put everything nicely away. But now I'm pregnant, I'm way too tired. Someone is still very jet lagged. Hi babe. Still very tired and sleepy, even though the only thing we did yesterday was just sleep. So that's me there. And I have to say, this is a lifesaver. This literally saved my life. Like, most of the dresses I brought needed ironing, and thank God I was able to do that so quickly and so nicely. Just one swipe and the creases are gone. So I'm really happy that I bought it. I bought it last minute, and it's the best purchase I've bought while going on a holiday. So we want to do a little bit of vlogging with the gimbal. Yeah, let me show you guys the balcony. I'm trying not to open which side does this go? I'm trying not to open the balcony so much because I'm not able to close it well. It's so hard to open it. So this is our view. I want to go out there and ask somebody to take a photo of us because we are matching today. This is me through the window. Sliding glass door. I'm wearing a white dress and Ibrahim is wearing some white shorts and a flowery t-shirt. Anyway, let's go to breakfast. I hope it's closed. So we are heading to breakfast. Just want to show you guys a little bit of the resort we are at. I wear my shoes. Okay. Have your phone?
It's so windy.
Not so much. The key? Did you get the key from there? Okay.
until I was really eating for two. One of the main reasons I wanted us to come to an all-inclusive resort is because of the food. I wanted to eat something different than what I cook for myself because my husband cannot cook to save our lives.
Hey guys, so we are heading to the beach. We've been walking for the last 2 minutes now and I am exhausted, a little breathless. The beach is supposed to be somewhere here, so let's see if we can get there. Oh wow, actually they have a lot of lemon trees here, but the thing is the lemons are so bitter. We are looking for a spot to take some pregnancy reveal photos. Okay, I'm very tired. It's like yoga. Oh gosh.
So this is how our day 3 started. We woke up super early. Was it around midnight or 1? I can't quite remember, to go to Cairo from Argada. You know, we were not impressed by the fact that the tour guide had said that this would be a 5 to 6 hour maximum trip, and it ended up being an 8.5-hour trip, going only and coming back 8.5 hours again. We felt so scammed, we felt so lied to. We could see actually on some people's faces they were really angry. I just felt like they could have just been honest with us, but I guess that, you know, this is just a selling point to try to, you know, make people, you know, pay them. I was actually thinking of making a separate video to warn people about the various scams we encountered while on this trip, because this is not the only scam that happened. We also got scammed with the internet, and then much later we went and checked online and many people said that, yeah, you buy 20 GBs internet and you end up having 5. You buy 50 GB internet and you end up getting like 10 or 15, and people are so pissed off. I just feel like this was a great trip in general, but I will never go back to Egypt. I'm sorry guys, my throat is just, you know, I've been repeating this voice over and over, but my voice just, you know, gives up at some points, so forgive me for that. But yeah, those 2 scams are not the only ones that happened to us while on this trip. No, actually my husband had googled back at the hotel, was it the day before? He had googled how long the journey would be, and he saw it was around 7 hours, and he told me, but I don't know if I was paying attention, but I remember him telling me that this journey is misrepresented. It's not 5 to 6 hours. But then we thought it should be 5 to 6 hours because they have maybe a highway or some other routes they would take, which would make the journey faster. He was right all along, I guess, plus 1.5 hours. So anyway, we arrived Cairo around 9 to 10 a.m. and we met a new tour guide, because the tour guide that got us in the van early in the morning, like, you know, signed us in, this is you, and went collecting everybody else that had come with that tours company that was in different hotels. Got off the van and he told us you'll meet someone else in Cairo. So basically when you arrived in Cairo, someone else got in, another tour guide. Actually, there were 2. One was speaking in English, and then we went and picked another one that spoke in Czech. Anyway, yeah, it was just one crazy ride. But yeah, so this tour guide was just telling us about the city, how old it is, and we're just, you know, going around the city, just him explaining to us about the culture and everything else. So this was our very first stop. The tour guide took us to go see some underground Coptic churches.
the body of Saint George like that. We have everywhere, you can see it inside. We always keep in our churches some of the immortal devices of our martyrs and all, during all the saints and saints here. And all our churches, especially the nave, is full of alcohol. Profond là-bas, il y a chez moi, la famille s'appelle ils ont quoi pendant le roi mort. Ici, plus profond, il y a là-bas la grotte. La grotte. Oui, où la famille sacrée, oui, restée ici. C'est la place originale avant que c'était l'église. Regardez là. Le premier éthique juif ici, c'est le manteau, comme les Grecs à Alexandrie.
Okay, then Olovka, you smell, you like.
Another scam happened here in these perfume shops that they took us to. Apparently, you sit down, they make you smell a bunch of perfumes, and then you choose the one you like. Then when you go to the counter to buy, they give you a counterfeit or just some oil with very little scent. It's nothing like the perfume that you smelled before, so this was really like a scam. Thank God we didn't buy a lot of perfumes. We only bought one small 20 euro bottle, but there were people who were buying for friends and family for like hundreds of euros. And I saw one lady actually who had bought like 8. Thank God I'm not her. So after the perfume shops, they took us to a restaurant to eat. They told us it should be a buffet, like self-serve. And then after that, they told us they would take us to see the pyramids and the Sphinx. So at this point, we were just looking forward to go see the pyramids and head on back home. And finally, we arrived at the pyramids of Giza. They were so huge. So this long line of people you see heading up, they are going inside the pyramids. Our tour guide had told us that it wasn't worth paying any money to go in because there's nothing to see in there really. So we thought to, take his word and not go in. We were driven to see some other smaller pyramids, like those right there. And then our tour guide decided to take a photo of us. After that, we drove for a short while to go see the Sphinx. I guess they were right behind the pyramids, but then the pyramids are so many and there were some smaller ones, so I guess it was right behind the smaller ones.
Good morning, guys. It's our 4th day here and we are heading to breakfast. We actually woke up a little bit late because yesterday we arrived around 11. I know I'm walking too fast. I'm trying to catch up with Ibrahim. He walks too fast and he's hungry. So that's like a lethal combination. Anyway, it's our 4th day here and today we're just going to take it easy. I want us to take some photos first this morning after breakfast and then hopefully it's gonna be a good day today. Let's see how it turns out. Yeah, we can sit here. Should we leave our bag?
After breakfast, we went back to the room to plan out the day. It was at this moment that I realized that all the swimsuits I had brought did not fit anymore. I should have probably done my due diligence and fitted them at home before, the trip. I also didn't think to fit them because I had ordered size XL and L, and usually I'm a size M, so I thought surely size XL will fit me. Boy, was I wrong. I don't know if I mentioned earlier that this place had 16 pools, so we were looking for one that wasn't so populated with people to just swim, hang out, and in the process we made some amazing underwater videos. On the 5th day, someone woke up feeling a little under the weather. I guess the flu was just kicking in. So he just had some coffee and I had some breakfast. I was not feeling sick at that point. I was feeling pretty much okay. So I went and ate as usual. I really appreciated the fact that they had such a huge variety of every meal, be it breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I don't know why I didn't take a lot of videos for the lunches and dinners. I only realized much later that I only have footage from breakfasts that we were having. Anyways, after breakfast, we went to chill by the pool, we got some drinks, and Ibrahim was beginning to feel really awful, so he was just laying there. Later on, he decided to go to the room to sleep, but I decided to stay out here because the day was so beautiful. There was so much going on. They had some shows and stuff. So I was just out there enjoying the baby moon. On the 6th day, I went out to breakfast alone because Ibrahim was really sick. The cold had just taken over him and he couldn't leave bed. After that, I decided to go rent out a beach bed, that one over there, to just spend the day at the beach, enjoying the sea breeze and, reading my book. I felt awful leaving Ibrahim in bed, but I just didn't want to spend the entire baby moon in bed because I wasn't sick. He was the one that was unwell, so told me to just go and enjoy the rest of the baby moon and not, babysit him, which is what I did. We stayed out here until the sun set, and then Ibrahim decided to go back to the room, and I wanted to take a tour around the whole resort because it was quite big and I was curious to see the parts that we had not seen, and this was our second last day here. So I thought, since Ibrahim is unwell and I don't see him getting better, why don't I just take a trip? And I got into this kind of what do you call it, a caddy a caddy, and someone drove me around. One of the workers here drove me around the resort. I had to shorten the video of the trip because the resort was so huge. Anyway, after the long ride, I went for dinner alone. Ibrahim had told me to bring him some food, so I asked the people working here at the restaurant to deliver some room service to him. which they did, and I had my dinner alone and then went to join him. Day 7 and our final day here. Ibrahim woke up feeling much better, thank the Lord. We decided to go to the beach to walk around, and then we met this guy with a camel. He offered to take us on a ride, but I didn't feel safe being on the camel as it was so high. So we asked him if we could take a short ride and then take some pictures, and we gave him some money and he was like, okay. So that's what we did, and then we went back to the room to relax and sleep a little bit. To mark the end of our Babymoon, we decided to make a reservation at one of the many a la carte restaurants that were at the resort. We wanted to taste some authentic Egyptian food because the food that we were having every day wasn't marked, so we didn't really know if we were having Egyptian food or just other cuisines that were mixed up. So we made a reservation here just to get the full Egyptian full course meal cuisine experience. And I have to say the food was so delicious, like everything was just perfectly done. The tastes were amazing. Ibrahim, who is so picky with food and unwell at that time, ate everything, so I was really happy about that. So this marks the end of this vlog and our Babymoon. I have to say that we had such a wholesome trip. The good and the bad all made the trip just so perfect for us, and I thank you so much for reaching this point, bearing with my crazy voiceovers and my crazy video taking skills. I appreciate you so much. Please do like this video and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.